Good morning, everyone. Thanks for joining. Let's Namaste, tap our Kundalini and put ourselves into Bandha. That was actually
absolutely amazing.
That group played at Wamuran many years ago. Robert organised for them to come and play for us, and I just came across them on YouTube again, so I thought we'd start the day with some reminiscing. So if you haven't tied up your Kundalini and put yourself into Bandhan, let's do it again, just with our full attention. And as we put ourselves to Bandhan, as Shri Mataji said, do it with our full attention, as this is a gift from Shri Mahalakshmi. And let's thank Shri Mataji for these gifts that we've got. The tying up of the Kundalini, putting on a bandhan, the ability to check our attention, the ability to correct ourselves, and most of all that connection to Shri Mataji, to the divine. And with that, I forgot to put my glasses on. Let's do the 3 great mantras. Let's absorb those vibrations. Shri Mataji, please fill my brain with your vibrations. Please let my attention be at your holy lotus feet. Now we'll do the 4 mantras to Shri Ganesha, and as I say, each time we say it, we start with our attention on the downward petal, and then to the left petal, to the petal facing right, and then to the upward facing petal. Shri Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. And again, let's just ask for those vibrations to cleanse and purify our Muladhara chakra. That everything we do, everything we say, every thought we have, every action is done through innocence, wisdom, purity, and chastity. Ask Shri Ganesha to remove any obstacles that prevent us from going deeper and deeper within our morning meditations, any meditations. It stops us from connecting to our spirit and from feeling that divine love within us. That divine love that can soothe us, bring us peace, bring us joy. Seeing that it's Monday, let's do a mantra to Shri Shiva Parvati. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shiva Parvati Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nimala Devi Namo Namaha.
Or restriction, anything.
No, I'll just take this back.
Anything about cooking, they don't know anything about sense of responsibility. They have got children, how to be.
This is advice to women. Stay connected to power of love and the protocol.
Behave with the husband, especially the women here are extremely, extremely dominating and stupid.
In Switzerland.
I must say. They don't know anything about cooking, they don't know anything about anything. They can only career girls, they can go sit in the bank and write something. And they're extremely stupid, they don't know how to handle their husband, they don't know how to handle their children. They have had no training. Their mothers paid no attention to them. No disciplining at all. So this ego-oriented child is still ego-oriented. No love, no affection. We would say my mother was a very strict person, extremely strict. But she was extremely loving also. Extremely loving, extremely strict. Just like Jagadamba. Even she would make us cook food. Even the handle how you hold, she would tell us, this is not the angle, it's not the way, you do this way. Why are you standing like this? Where is your attention? And no questions were to be asked. All that disciplining and all that thing which came to us in our childhood is today helpful to us. And they were extremely loving. They were for our benevolence. Whatever they did were for our benevolence. But I think, especially in Switzerland, I always felt that the mothers are uneducated and are extremely jealous of their daughters also. Our mothers, my mother was very well educated, but her mother was not. But she was a wise woman. She had her sense of responsibility. She knows she was a mother and she has to behave herself. She has not to be childish and stupid. So because that love was not given to these ladies, they are still ego-oriented. They are still babies. They are not yet grown up. Still they cannot see the other person's point of view. And they become extremely obstinate. No, this is true. Now let us face it. Today you have had this puja of Adi Shakti. It's a dangerous one. Because this is like a mirror where you will have to see yourself. Clearly, face yourself. To dominate your husband is a stupid nonsense. Because you don't know how to handle your husband, that's why. I would say Indian women dominate their husbands all right, in a way. The husbands can't do without their wives. Can't do without their wives. They don't know even how to pack their things. They don't know how to even make tea. They don't know how to boil an egg. They don't know anything. They don't know even how to lock the house. Open even open the wardrobe, how to spread a bed. They don't know anything whatsoever that is practical. I would say that my husband would always come and ask me, is this tie all right? I mean, this is since long. Now he knows I'm Adi Shakti, but before also. He used to come and ask, is it all right? No, it's no good. All right, he would change. But because you are not grown up, you are not matured, you don't know how to handle your husbands, you try to dominate. And then the children learn from you, they also try to dominate you. Apparently, you must understand, it is the authority coming from the top. Like I always will say, I'm not God, Sadashiva is God. Gregor was quite shocked when I told him first this thing. But I am God also. Without me, what is he? I am his power. He is powerless. But let him be God. Good. Because if you have to blame someone, you blame him. He's God. But I have to work hard to keep him pleased. Otherwise, he doesn't care for anyone. He'll just destroy. That's all he knows. He'll destroy you. Anybody tries to play any tricks with me, he'll destroy you so badly that for lives together, you cannot become a human being. He's like that. Terrible fellow. He's the one who has done all these things, So, we have to grow. We have to grow as wise women. As women who are like the Mother Earth, as I told you. And when you ask me that, Mother, you work so hard and you look so fresh, because I enjoy it. It's like a music to me. Doing work is a music to me. Cooking is a music to me. Everything is a music to me. Do you get tired of music? On the contrary, you feel fresh. And when I kill demons, as you must have seen there, I get more enlightened. More light comes into. It's the other way around. So I have to make you understand that today please have full introspection, soul searching. Find out what's wrong with us. Do not pamper your ego, because ego makes you idiotic. That you must have seen. We have some people in Sahaja Yoga who are like that, idiots, but they think no end of themselves. We all know that. We have to have some buffoons also in the circus. But we have to have lions and tigers. What impresses the people are the lions and the tigers, and not the buffoons. So it is important, let us have the introspection and see for ourselves how much we have done for Sahaja. Of course, I have to congratulate you for one thing, because I am like that. I've done nothing to be like that. I'm just like that. I am. So I have the power. If I have the power, because I am the power. What is there to feel very elated about it? I do not feel that way at all. But if I do not use my power, then I become like a human being. Why I am the goddess? Because I use every bit of my power. And if you people do not use your power, out of any nonsense, any fear you may have any kind of cause of temptation or restriction, anything. If you're not going all out to use your power of love, then you cannot ascend. So the whole thing, if you see so clearly, the whole power of your mother is of love. Whatever she does is out of her love for her creation. And the introspection starts, but it should not be late. I used to say since long, the way they are exhausting the Mother Earth, making so many things. You must have heard me saying this for the last 18 years I've been saying this. Today now, ecological problem standing like a Rakshasa before you. Now what do you do with him? So you face that. Automatically you have to face yourself, your destruction. The introspection. If you do not do now, you will face it at a time when it will be very late. So don't be just satisfied with yourself that you have now Sahaja, so done. If you have come to my puja, of course, like if you fall into the sea has a power to absorb you, but also has a power to throw you back on the shores. It acts both ways. So why can't I go deep into Sahaja? There are excuses also, I've got no time, I'm very busy, I'm working in the office, I'm doing that. Then you are not a Sahaja. All your time is for Sahaja. But because of that, Sahaja gives you sufficient time to do everything. I know of people whom I suddenly find in the pujas, sometimes in Vancouver, sometimes in San Diego, sometimes here. And I said, how are you here? What about your business? He said, the business has brought us here, exactly on this date. When this power is so great, to realize it, to know how great it is, then you leave everything to this power. It works out for you everything. So today we are talking about Shakti, about the power of the goddess, which are much more to be discovered and too intricate, very well balanced and extremely efficient. But whatever work these powers have done within you, please try to respect them. Please try to assimilate them and let your being grow. Don't say that now I'm married or that I've got pregnancy, that I've got children, I've got jobs, nothing. Everything becomes perfect as soon as you perfect yourself. Everything is related to your perfection. Then you don't ask me question, what job I have to do, mother? What I have to achieve? Nothing. You just see your way through and everything works out. So all the demons were killed. They are again back in their own seats. The worst thing is they have entered into the heads of the seekers, because they have come as gurus now. They have come as a Catholic Church, as Protestant Church, as all kinds of temples and all kinds of fundamentalists and all that. Or they look like Rakshasas also, if you look at them. And when they influence you, they go into your heads. But after coming to Sahaja, even those heads are cleansed and you are all right out of it. But then what to do with this? With doing all this work, with cleansing and giving joy and everything, then what to do? You have to give it to others. This is your responsibility. So first of all, your character, your behavior, your relationships should be so pure that by itself it will emit light. Like if you have a very clean glass, the light can pass through. But also, Kundalini being the pure desire, you must have a very fervent and extremely bubbling, you can call it absolutely pouring out desire. Whom to give vibrations now, whom to give realization? You give it to the trees, you give it to the dogs, you give it to anyone. And if you find human beings, also give them. Rather difficult. So that has to be done. But whatever you are doing, keep attention in your connection. But here they are doing Sahaja and there your connection is loose. Then what you are giving? Sahaja or what? You are giving darkness. You are giving ignorance. You are giving madness. So to this powerful Shakti, you must all the time keep connection and keep her pleased, like the protocol. It's very important because all these, you see, they have the protocol sense because they're fixed. You should also fix your protocol properly. It's rather difficult or embarrassing as a human being for me to tell you what should be the protocol of the goddess. Really. But I had to tell you because I don't want you should be harmed. But the protocol must be observed. And could be understood very well. Of course, it's much better now. First time they had my puja in Delhi. They did my arti with a plastic plate. And the kumkum was kept in plastic boxes. And I was so much worried about these people that my whole body has shrunk like this, controlling them. Now don't do anything. If you see my photograph, you'll see me very different. So I was so surprised I didn't know what to do. All right. Now, please also pay attention to your protocol. For example, people walk just early in the morning in their pajamas. That's not proper. Must dress up properly. You're going, you don't know what Adi Shakti is. Or you know. If you know, then you are going to face Adi Shakti. Protocol must be understood. For that, luckily, in India, people have a lot of sense. Also, they are sometimes missing in it. So, protocol is very important because these will be really furious if you don't keep the protocol. That is extremely important. That's why Christ has said, I'll tolerate anything against myself, but nothing against the Holy Ghost. And also he has said that beware of the murmuring souls. Because if you murmur on my back, I hear everything. They are reporting all the time. If you do anything on my back, I know what's happening. I give time, but then it acts. It's for your benevolence, for your good, for your ascent, for which you have fought for ages. You must respect yourself. That you are seekers. And now you have found out the truth. So, make a crown out of it and put it on your head. You are like lords. Unless and until you know what powers you have and how you got them, and you remember it, and also this truth becomes part and parcel of you, your growth is going to be difficult. You will be neither here nor there, hanging in the air like a pendulum going here to there, left to the right, right to the left. And a Sahajogini should be ashamed to say that I'll go on the left or I'll go on the right. How can you be so vulnerable? Because you have not grown. You have to be like rock of Gibraltar. How can you catch? All right, if you think somebody is extremely negative, don't go near that person. But you cannot become a dainty darlings. My children are Veeras, the chivalrous. They have to be. You are my children. There are no more Christians, Hindus, Muslims. There are no more all these horrible demonic people, but you are my children and you have to be brave, you have to be righteous, you have to be good, you have to be compassionate, you have to be dynamic. That's the minimum. I hope after this puja, we'll sit down, meditate and do introspection and find out why I do it. What is the problem? Say some people yesterday were dozing off. I saw them. Because of left nubbing. So correct your left nubbing. But if you are really connected with this divine power, you may keep awake for 3 days and 3 nights. You will not be tired. It has happened with you sometimes. But attention should be on the power. Attention should be on the connection that we have with this power. Then only. Otherwise you'll be exhausted, naturally. Everything's so logical. So logical it is. Thank God and thank yourself. Thank your luck. You are so fortunate that you are very few who have achieved this connection and that you are sucking that power within yourself so easily. Now why are you behaving like these ordinary street people? With your stupid questions?
Let's follow Mother's instructions to meditate, introspect, and to connect. Let's finish with the last of the three great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshan Shri Kalki Sakshan Shri Sahasrara Swamini Moksha Pradaini Mataji Shri Nimla Devi Namo Namaha. Let's namaskar Tapa Kundalini collectively. Jai Shri Mataji. Thank you for joining this morning, everyone. Just lovely.